Hey guys, welcome to Small Town Couture. I am going to be talking today about how I roughed up this wood and stained and sanded these wood beams. I'm super happy with how they turned out, and in all honesty, it really wasn't too bad. It probably took about 2 hours to do the two ceiling beams as well as the four poles. So stay tuned if you want to see how to get this look. So to achieve this, I used a few different tools, one being the Black& Decker mouse sander. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. It's perfect for any DIY project. I also used the Minwax wood finish in dark walnut. I really love, it's a little bit darker, but I love like the natural look that this gives to wood. And then I just picked up a few like cheap brushes. This is actually a set. I only used one to do all of the beams, so I can just store the rest of these for extra. And then I also picked up just these really cheap cloths. I think it was $3. 10 come in the pack, and I maybe used like 5 or 6, but I didn't have like old t-shirts or anything, so I really liked using these. So before I get started showing you the time-lapse video, I do just want to show you this technique that I used through this close-up photo of what the wood beams actually look like. So this is obviously brand new wood that we bought to install these wood beams. And I really wanted it to look as old and textured and used and really just as beaten as possible to really give them that good character that we're all trying to achieve. So to do this, what I did is I put nails and screws inside a Ziploc bag. And I just went to town, hitting and hitting and hitting the poles as well as the ceiling beams. And really, there's no rhyme or reason as to how you can do this. I just kind of was random hitting. A few spots I did go back in and try to make like clusters of dings, but once you apply the stain over top, the stain really emphasizes any imperfections in the wood, which is exactly what we want. So I do show this in the time-lapse video, but because it goes so quick, I really just wanted to take a second to show you guys what it looks like up close. And again, I did that just by putting nails and screws into a Ziploc bag. You will find that the Ziploc bags break, so I did have to switch it out maybe like 5 or 6 times until I had my desired effect, but I'm really happy with how this came out. The next thing I did is I went through with my Black & Decker mouse sander and I sanded down all of the edges. Obviously this is brand new wood, so all of the corners are going to be very sharp. So what I did is I just sanded them down to give them more of a rounded look, which makes them look a little bit older. And then I really just got started with staining. So what I did is I would work in small sections, I would stain it down and then come back through maybe after 3 to 4 minutes and wipe off that excess stain. The stain does say to let it sit for 5 to 15 minutes, but it was darkening faster than I could even believe, so I just worked in small sections and wiped the rest down. Obviously, in an ideal situation, I would have done all of this before the beams were installed, but because I had a friend helping with the project, we were trying to move as quickly as possible, and I could take my time doing all the rest. So I'm really happy with how this came out. Like I said, it took about 2 hours, but it really was pretty easy to do. Thanks for watching.